evening, everyone. So I'm here, I'm doing the video I said I was going to do today about just talking about metal detecting in general, setting up, starting up, what you need, what to do, what not to do, things like that. I put out some posts on social media yesterday regarding if they had any questions to ask why I was doing this, and basically all the questions I've had sent to me are questions that I will be covering in this anyway. So I'm not going to do it in any order or anything. I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to talk about it and we'll see how we go. So I am in the bar tonight, not the pub, a home bar. But I am drinking coffee, no alcohol for me. I talk enough crap about it, so definitely not having a drink while I'm doing this. But yeah, so let's start. First things first, detectors. You can't really do a fat lot unless you've got a metal detector. So I suggest, I mean, I could recommend metal detectors, but I always suggest do your research. I started with a Garrett. I didn't get on with it, but it wasn't a very good. It was like a 200i or something along them lines. But it weren't very good. But it did learn me the basics, which is still good. And then from that I moved up to a Minelab and I went to a Knox 800. I didn't get on with that. It was too technical for me, the Minelab was. I wish that I would have held on to it a little bit longer, persevered, and yeah, because I hear a lot of good stuff about Minelabs and Knoxes and people love them. But now I'm using a Deus 1. I am hoping at some point to get a Deus 2, but at the minute we got Deus 1. So once you got your detector, next thing, insurance, NCMD. Get your insurance. You can do it online. It's like £8 for the year, something daft like that. So get that, do that, sign up for that. You'll get a card, you'll get a badge, and just keep it on you. If you, I mean, I always forget mine, so I'm telling you to suck eggs really. But as long as you've got it, that's the main thing. Our Paul's got his badge sewn onto his jackets, and so yeah. Right, next. So permissions. You need a permission to detect on land. All land is owned by somebody, whether it's the National Trust, whether it's councils, private land. Just bear in mind that every bit of land is owned by somebody. So there is certain beaches that you can go on, and that's absolutely fine. I think I don't do beach detecting, so I don't really know a fat lot about it. As far as I know, I don't know any off the top of my head that you can't do, but I do recall somebody telling me there's only certain ones, so you would need to double check that. So yeah, you need to go and get permissions. The easiest way to do it is face to face, knock on the door. I've done phone calls in the past, but it's always a no. Councils is straight no anyway. So your best bet's land, private land. Go knock the doors, introduce yourself to the farmer, have a little bit of a chat, and yeah, just introduce yourself, tell them that you're insured, sorry, I can't get my words out. You're insured, and it's your hobby, you're just starting out and you're looking for some land to detect on. Tell them, like, if you find anything of value, that we usually say £500, anything more than £500 you split with the owner. Realistically, they can say they want it, they can take it, it's theirs. But I've never known anybody who's been on farmland and that's happened. Farmers are usually quite good. A lot of them would say, like, after seeing the fines, that you can keep it, or obviously depending on what it is, because it would have to be reported to flows and stuff like that, and any value if that they're entitled to it. It's their land, it's their things. So they're just like, if you be from the start, be like, yeah, we'd split it, be kind about it. Don't tell them that you're going to do it and you're going to pocket anything you're going to get, because you're going to get a straight now. Right, so next thing, if you're struggling to get permissions, because it is hard, I ain't going to lie. And the amount of people who are in the game now and doing this as a hobby, people will say, oh, we've already got people who detect on here. So next best thing is club digs. You all know already that I'm in Shrewsbury, Shropshire Metal Detecting Club. I am admin for Barry, and we have got over 2,000 members on our Facebook page, but obviously they don't all turn up on each dig, so you ain't got to worry about that. It depends on the size of the field, to how many people we can have on the dig. But yeah, if you go onto Facebook, go on to Shrewsbury and Shropshire Metal Detecting Club. You will have a few questions just to answer, just to get in, which have to be approved by admin, but then you'll be in the group. And any club digs you want to go on, it's £20 it's £20 per person to dig for the whole day. In that you get like your free coffee and teas and all that stuff as well. And then if you're a married couple, it's £30, and I believe if you're under 16, it's free. I would have to again double check that. It's all right. I've just had a dog run past the house, and I can't see now. Oh, I can see him now. Oh, I thought I was going to have to run down the street running after a dog then. I'm an animal lover. So yeah, club digs. Go on to events on Facebook, click going, and then yeah, then you'll be on a club dig and you just turn up on the day. Details, directions, all that stuff is given out the day before, so you just follow all that. So what haven't I covered? So we've got club digs. Right, equipment. You're going to need a metal detector, a pinpointer, a shovel or spade, whatever you want to call it, a hand tool for digging the holes with your hand once you're down. I always have a bag because I like to keep everything. I lose everything, so my equipment has all got like you know them ring things with a clip on the end. It's like a string, you know what I mean, because I know what I mean, but I can't get it across. But yeah, I have them attached to them, because then if they fall out my bag or fall out my pocket, they're dragging behind me and I ain't lost them, because the amount of pinpointers and my little spades, my hand tools and stuff I lose is ridiculous. You need yourself a good pair of shoes, boots, not steel toe cap boots, because you're going to have problems if you're wearing steel toe. I learnt that the other day. I was digging for ages. I'm like, where is it? It kept going off and kept going off. And that's a bronze side coming out, so no steel toe cap boots. What I've missed? Headsets, you usually get them with your detectors anyway. If not, you can buy them separately, because obviously if you was all in the field and everybody's detectors was going off at the same time, it'd be quite annoying. And then other things as well, like if it's not a club dig, you don't want to scare the animals and stuff, so it's best to have that. But obviously all your equipment and stuff, you can have a look on Regton's LP Metal Detecting. There's quite a few things, and even things like Amazon and eBay, they all cover all that sort of stuff. Right, I said I was winging this, and I really am winging it, so I'm just trying to figure out now if I've missed anything. Come on, Sadie, think. And I think that's it really. I'm sure if I forgot anything, all my metal detecting family will comment below and add it in, and I'm sure like they'll have my back and say, oh Sadie, you missed this bit, or you missed this out. I've only got 10 minutes on this video, so I'm trying to cram it all in. I did have a question as well about what was my best find. I did do a previous video on YouTube under Roman brooches. If you go on there and you have a look at that video, you will see my Roman disc brooch. That is definitely my best find. And just talking about that as well at the minute, just knocks on again to reporting things to the flow. If you're on a club dig, you'll be put in the right direction as to what you've got to do if you did find treasure or anything of historical value, to how to report to the flow. It's usually by email that we report to the flow, and obviously it'll go from there to whether you can keep it, to whether it's going museum. We've found quite a few bits on our club digs, and some of the things we're still waiting for to have back. But hopefully, as I've mentioned and touched on before, our Paul found a Roman denarius, silver denarius, I think it was. And on that dig, it was a hoard that we found. There was over 30 coins found. So there was all landed into the flow, but we was made like aware that they could come back. But this was a few years ago. So do you have to report things? Yes, you do. If it's significant enough to have to report, you do have to report it, because people try selling these things on the black market and it doesn't end well. And if you do go on land and get caught where you're not allowed to go, that also doesn't land well. You do get in a lot of trouble for it. So yeah, anything I've missed, right below, or drop me a message and I can always touch on it in another video. And yeah, that's it. We're out tomorrow with Shrewsbury and Shropshire Metal Detecting Club. We're on the legendary cockshut reedy. It's alright, mouthful, cockshut reedy. So we'll keep you informed, and then I'll get some footage and we'll do another video, and I will speak to you all soon. I'm back again already. I just wanted to pop back on and say, we always talk about like what would happen if you found this and you found that, and like reporting things to the flow, treasure. It's not how it always works. I just wanted to add on to this that like you're looking for a needle in a haystack when you're detecting, so don't be alarmed if you can go months, you can go weeks, days, years without finding anything significant. It's just the way it works. To be into metal detecting, you've got to have a lot of patience, perseverance, take the good with the bad, be out in all weathers, snow, rain, sun. It's a lot. It is hard work, walking uphill, falling down holes, if you may. But yeah, we can go months and months without finding anything. So like, you do always hear the best side and the better side of metal detecting on the internet. You don't. This is what we've been trying to do and keep it really real and show you that it's not all like that. It's not all roses, bed of roses. It's like, it's really hard going, to be fair. Some people are more luckier than others. Like me and our Paul will go out all the time and he can find loads and I'll find hardly anything. But then we'll go out and I'll like just all of a sudden find a Roman brooch, and it's just made up for all the months that I found nothing. So yeah, just bear in mind that it is hard going. You don't always find exciting things. Be prepared for a lot of bullets, shotgun cartridges, ring pulls, buttons, ring things, and moo tubes. Yeah, be prepared. Oh, and do you know those little, you know what the chickens and the pigeons have around their ankles, them little ringy things? You'll get a lot of them as well. So just bear in mind, like, you can go months and months just digging crap, and then you may get straight lucky and then get a good find. So yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to pop on and just say that, and I shall see you all in the next video over the weekend, and hopefully on that video we can get some good footage and some good stuff to show you, because I would love to find some interesting finds to show you what isn't from the past. So yeah, speak to you all soon.